Or welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm gonna be playing some of the game called Journey. And and there's no dialogue in this game, so don't expect any. So let's hop right in. Or at least there's no dialogue from what I can remember of the game whenever I played through it originally. But yeah, this game is beautiful. Like, I love the aesthetic of this game. Like, it is just great. Like, like it's like beauty stand. It's like putting beauty steroids in your eyes that enhance your ability to see beauty. That is what this game basically is. Yeah, I know the paid character looks kind of dumb, but trust me, this game is beautiful still. Like, I really love the aesthetic of this game, even though it's mostly blank, barren, but that adds to the charm of the game. Like, it just adds so much, like a whole nother level that you wouldn't have expected beforehand. The music is amazing. It's flawless. Like, it adds that sombering undertone to the game. Um, that the art style only enhances. And as you can probably tell, those are graves. As you can probably already tell. And I cannot jump yet. I'm pressing the jump button, but I cannot jump. It's automatically jumping for me, mind you. I think I can jump now. But honestly, like, the whole no dialogue just adds to the charm of the game, too. Like, there's just so much to love and take in for this game. Like, there's there's nothing to hate. It's just somber yet beautiful. Turns out I cannot go there. Yeah, I kind of speedran through the game whenever I played it originally. Like, I got through the game in about an hour, but it was still a beautiful experience regardless. But I gotta make it to that peak of the mountain, which is still a difficult journey. Haha, game name drop. But it's like it's a breathtaker along the way. And I've seen this game like years ago whenever Stampy played it on his channel. Um, but it was still a great experience regardless. Okay, I think I gotta do something back here. And I'm gonna try and do this game with as little cape like usage as possible. I'm still gonna keep it recharged, because you never know whenever you need it. And also the cape is like um it's like an HP system pretty much. And like more like and mind you, there are enemies in this game that can damage you to try and prevent you from continuing on the journey. Um but it's not that hard to deal with. I only died like once, maybe twice on my first playthrough due to those enemies. So they're not really that hard to deal with. All you gotta really do is look out for them and avoid them whenever you get to those points. Yeah, I think I need to get back to that cape recharge station. And yes, that's what I'm gonna be calling them. Those little tassel things. Because that's pretty much the only thing that they're really ever called, that you could really ever call them in this game, is tassel recharge station and cape recharge station. But this game kind of gives me like some Shadow of the Colossus or Ico vibes, just from the art style alone. Like, it gives me severe Ico and Shadow of the Colossus vibes. Like, I don't know what it is, but it gives me those vibes. It's, it's like really calming. Okay, I'm gonna check and see how long I've been recording for already. Yeah, have been recording for a long enough time. Honestly, I don't see why people are trying to defend the terrible things that um, Justin Bieber has done throughout the years just because he was an alleged victim of Diddy that we don't even know if it's true or not. We don't even know if he really was a victim of Diddy. All we know is just going off of pure allegations. Like, there's literally nothing provided in terms of proof for Justin being a victim of Diddy. I mean, that's basically saying, oh, should we forgive Jack Doherty, Neon, Boozy, whoever, for all the terrible things that they've done to people just because they were an alleged victim of a sex crime? Should we forgive them at that point? Heck no, we shouldn't. They're still terrible people. And the same could be said for Justin. So, just because he's the so-called golden child of the music industry that frankly has never put out a good song that I actually ever enjoyed, and his songs are more annoying than hearing a piece of glass shoved through a paper shredder, like, that is no way, that there's just no sense for me to ever think that, oh, he's a good person because he was an alleged victim of that kind of stuff. Like, I get that stuff is bad, but forgiving someone who has repeatedly gotten themselves into trouble with the law and repeatedly harassed people and treated others like dog crap, yeah, that ain't something forgivable in my eyes. They're still a bully at that point, regardless. And I hate bullies. Like, I've been bullied all throughout my life as a kid. And frankly, I have no respect for them at all. And there's just no defending that crap. I don't care what you say about them having a troubled home life or some bullcrap like that. They are a spoiled little ingrate. There's no changing that. They're just spoiled. That's all they are and all they'll ever be. Like, and that's frankly why I have more respect for celebrities like Jerry Trainer, Keanu Reeves, celebrities like that have been confirmed to actually be good people. That have actually proven that they're good people. Instead of just some major scumbag that doesn't even deserve the fame that they have. And yes, I included Jerry Trainer there on purpose. Because just by looking at the time he spent on iCarly, yeah, that proves he's a good person. Because he was literally blocking Dan Schneider and his crew from reaching the minors on set. If that doesn't scream that he's a good person at that point, yeah, I don't know what will. He was literally protecting those kids, those at-the-time kids, from receiving more trauma than what they would have received in regular Hollywood. If that doesn't scream good person, then I don't know what's wrong with you at that point. You might have some brain hemorrhage or something. Like, there's just no way you can't see someone as a good person for literally defending minors. There's just no way you can't see somebody as a good person at that point. And Keanu Reeves, he's just poster child of nice guys, of genuine nice guys. He's just a poster child for that. And honestly, I don't see like why people think, oh, all nice guys are the same or some bull crap like that. Not all nice guys are the same. Heck, I consider myself a nice guy, but not the kind that tends to be nice. Like, I'm only a nice guy until I can't take being nice anymore to anybody. I don't care who you are. If you can't show any kindness to me, don't expect me to show any kindness to you. That's what I gotta say about that. If you can't show any genuine kindness to me, don't expect me to show you any kindness, regardless of if it's genuine or not. Don't expect any kindness from me if you can't show any genuine kindness to me. If you can't show any kindness back. That's all I gotta say from it. Like, I ain't saying that to be rude or pretentious or whatever, but if you can't show a bit of kindness every once in a while, then yeah, don't expect me to just instantly forget treating others like dog crap. If you can't even show the basic human necessity of kindness. You're human just the same as the rest of us. There's no changing that. So you can at least do the bare minimum of showing kindness for once. And Keanu Reeves is a perfect example of that. Like, there's just no sense in trying to put on a fake sense of being holier than thou whenever you have done nothing that even deserves you of that title. That's all I gotta say about that stuff. But yeah, something that I really hate about whenever people post their relationship photos online, it's like, why do you post that stuff online? That is just for some cheap clout and attention. Nothing more, nothing less. And you can obviously tell it's for attention and clout online, because why would they be posting pictures of them and their significant other pulling Matrix action style poses and not expect people to see that it's clearly for clout or attention? That's all I gotta say about that crap. Like, if you wanted people to actually think for a single second that it was even genuine, don't just make it look accidental. Like what you're doing happened on accident, instead of pulling some Matrix style action scene poses that is just used for attention grabbing. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, sorry, I turned off my mic there for a second. But honestly, wait, actually, I'm gonna have to turn off my mic again. Okay, I'm back. But like, if you can't show the basic human gratitude of kindness to someone who clearly needs it, or whatever, or just to anybody, yeah, you instantly lost all respect for me at that point. You lost all respect that I could have possibly given you at that point if you can't show the basic human gratitude of kindness. If you want my honest take on that. But honestly, whenever, like a little before I got out of school, I was so close to choke slamming someone. I was so close to that. Because he was sending picture, like, mind you, he was an adult man in the same grade as me, if not a little older than me, sending pictures of his privates to my underage sister. Oh, that almost got me to choke slam him right then and there. But whenever I found out, there was a lot of people around that would have frankly taken his side, and I'm not risking jail time over that. Oh, I was about to choke slam him so hard at that point. I like I, like that got me so angry. Like I was so angry. You could not fathom how close I was to choke slamming him. Like honestly. Like sure, my sister makes me mad a lot. Like she does stuff that to get on my nerves, but she's still my sister, you know? Like sure, like she gets on my nerves sometimes, but she's still my sister and I gotta do what I can. I don't care the consequences anymore. She's still my younger sister. And honestly, I am sickened and appalled by how people have developed over the years. I am sickened and appalled by that. And if you think that any of the actions people do in the modern day should ever be considered perfectly fine, yeah, you need to rethink your life choices at that point. If you think, oh, people defending stuff like racism or whatever, you think that should be okay? Or if you're defending sexism of either gender, yeah, you need to rethink your choices there. Like, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, trash can in the backyard, whatever. You are, like, no matter what you do to somebody, like, as long as it's racist or sexist, it's still bad either way. It doesn't matter what you identify as or what your heritage is. Saying something that negatively affects people is still bad either way. It doesn't matter your heritage or where you come from. Like, racism is still racism. Sexism is still sexism. Being a predator is still being a predator. Doesn't matter your heritage, background, ethnicity, whatever. That stuff is still bad either way. And the fact is, there are people outright defending um, just a robot or whatever that guy's name is. Like, that is, like, You are literally defending a guy going out and harassing other content creators just for the heck of it. I don't care if the videos that were defending him came out years ago. You still kept those videos up, regardless of what he later became. Like, I get you, he's still your longtime friend, but that doesn't mean that people can't change for the worse. And also, something completely ironic that I've heard is Sniper Wolf saying to respect the privacy of content creators. Yeah, we can see how she respected her own words. We can all see how she respected, like, everything she said in that moment. She said, "Oh, they're just as human as the rest of us, so we need to respect their privacy," or some bullcrap like that. Yeah, we can see how well she held up her own words later on, considering she literally doxed Jack's films, which he still should have been banned for and still arrested for, which, mind you, is still a crime in that area at that time. She should have been arrested then and there, and yet YouTube was protecting her because she's their little golden girl that could do no wrong in their eyes, even though she clearly committed a crime and did it to thousands of sex-hungry weirdos online that would do anything to try and get the attention of her. Like, do people seriously not see the problem with that? Like, she has an audience of weirdos and degenerates. Do people not see the... Like, how did people not see the problem with that? With her literally doxing a guy, revealing his address to a bunch of sex-crazed, monsters that would do anything just to get into her pants. Do people seriously not see a problem with that? And if you don't, I think you need therapy at that point. If you seriously can't see a problem with that. I'm gonna turn off the mic. Okay, I'm back. But honestly, there are so many people on this platform that should have been banned a long time ago because they obviously broke many guidelines. And I've seen people get banned for swearing, or at the very minimum get strikes for swearing. And yet there's people out there literally breaking one, if not multiple guidelines that would result in an instant termination, and yet their channels are still up. So what makes the channels that swear in those channels any different? Other than the pure, unadulterated power of that green piece of paper. Like, what changes that actually matters in the long run, other than a piece of frivolous paper that people literally risk their lives over? Hey, at least I made it this far. I think I might be around halfway through the game, if I'm remembering correctly. But whenever I played initially, there were like people around this area, if I'm remembering correctly, like other players somehow. I know that like, and the thing is, they were actual players, not like some NPC type bullcrap, but actual other people. And I don't even have PlayStation Plus. Like that just shows how well implemented this game was for the time it was made. But oh yeah, there is one game that I've always wanted to play. It's called Papo and Yo. I seen it on Stampy's channel years ago too. But I've never got around to playing it. Like I know it's about like a giant monster that is the main character's dad somehow, and he's human, and it's like an imaginary world and stuff that the people there protect themselves from because it's like a fantasy land that they protect themselves from the abuse that they face in the real world. And then I'm pretty sure in the end of the game, like the monster gets pushed off a cliff or something, and which also resulted in the father in the real world, I believe, getting shot or something. I can't remember the full context of the game though, but I do know in the end there is like the death of the monster. Honestly, I don't think Butch Hartman is really that good of a writer. Like he's not as good as what people thinks he is. Like honestly, like sure he created many classics, but he's not that good of a writer. Honestly, I mean, do I even need to bring up his later shows like after Danny Phantom and the Fairly Odd Parents ended, and how like poorly written the Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom ended up being? Do I even need to bring that up? And how they're saying, oh, those shows are masterpieces, even though they clearly aren't masterpieces. Like, sure, like you're just, those people are just looking through rose tinted glasses. Like, they aren't as good as what people think they are. I mean, do I need to bring up the fact that they could just erase anything that happened in the episode just by Oh, I'm gonna throw in random bullcrap that makes this episode meaningless. This episode or set of episodes completely meaningless. That is literally how 99% of the episodes end. Is by throwing in random bullcrap that changes, that returns it basically to the beginning of the episode. Like, that ain't good writing. That is just traveling from point A to point B, back to point A. That is not a cohesive storyline. Like, I could write better than that with a fifth grade paper and just a tiny bit of imagination, if you want my honest take on that. See what I mean by this? See what I meant in the beginning of the video by saying this game is utterly beautiful? Do you see what I mean now? I mean, just the shading, the art style. It's just so beautiful. Well, I'm gonna end the video here because I'm pretty sure this is where the enemies start, and I was planning on, stopping at that. So be sure to like and subscribe. I'll try and finish up this game next time. So see you then. Bye bye.